If EA is going to leave an absolutely broken ability like Escape Artist in the game, then let's at least get creative with it, have some fun, and not use it in the same boring way as everyone else. The first play we are breaking down is Steeler HB screen in the gun empty Steeler formation. With this play, we are going to be able to take off right away after the snap and have a ton of lead blockers out in front to pick up huge gains down the sideline. But we're also going to have multiple counters off of this play after we take off, including this throwback to our running back that is going to leave your opponent wondering what the hell just happened. And the second play is fake screen verts, also in the gun empty Steeler formation. This play is going to be a direct counter off the first play. Is going to be great to attack the middle of the field when the user gets super aggressive trying to stop the QB. There's also going to be a ton of different options we can go to on this play. These plays are going to work great off of each other because the D is going to have to put such a priority on stopping the QB escaping that it will open up so many options across the entire field. Now, if you want to run this mini scheme, these are the abilities that I use. At QB, we want as much speed as possible, and I have Escape Artist and Pass Lead Elite on this player. Then at running back, I like to throw Jukebox on him. And then lastly, at our wide receiver 1, we have Route Tech. Now for this mini scheme, it is going to be loosely part of my empty Manning offense, but obviously there's going to be some key differences with our ability point breakdown. But for most of the passing plays I put out, you can still use them while using these ability points. So if you want to check out the whole playlist with everything out for this scheme so far, I will leave a link down in the description below. Then up right now on my website, Scheme Kings, is part 2 of this mini scheme that is going to be 3 passing plays that are going to work perfectly off the 2 plays we are going over today, including 2 great zone beating plays and a super nasty man beat. Then up on the site, there is a ton more for this scheme to make it one of the best passing schemes in all of Madden 22. So if you want to check out Scheme Kings, I will leave a link down in the description below. All right, guys, so for both of these plays, there's going to be no adjustments. So it's really going to just be running them stock, but we can do so many different things off of these. I promise you are not going to have more fun just getting wild than you will with this mini scheme. It is absolutely crazy. So the only really big key, we always are going to be motioning this player across the field. It's going to be an auto motion. So we want to have our trip side to where the running back is motioning to the wide side. That is it. You're just going to press X and he's going to auto motion across the field. And you're going to see, depending on coverage, depending on formation, you might have someone follow him across, but it really doesn't matter. We have Escape Artist, so all you're going to do, as soon as the ball is snapped, you're going to take off. You're going to take off behind these 3 lead blockers in front and this running back, and you are just going to get dangerous. If everyone stays inside here, you're going to have these 3 blockers in front to pick people up. You are just going to still escape out the outside, pick up huge gains. Now we have a mobile QB out in space, and we can make people miss. We literally spin out of 4 guys there, have 1 more guy in the hole, juke them out. We get like a 70-yard touchdown. Now, I know Escape Artist is glitchy, guys. You know me. I love to put out real schemes, really base it off real life. But at the end of the day, this is still a video game. If you just want to get wild with a mini scheme, with an offense, use it to have fun, this is something you need to try. Once again, one more time with Vic, just escaping out the outside, boom. Even though he had contains, just avoid that D end. He's going to start trying to get upfield. Look at, he has 1 player actually following us, but he gets blocked right there. Now we are free to the edge, get in the open field, start making guys miss, and we pick up another like 40-yard gain. So that is the first option though, guys, but that is just the start. That is easy. Just escape out, boom. This is where it starts to get crazy, guys. So now we have our screen pass player. So what we want to do, we're going to do the same thing, escape out the outside. But see here, so this guy does a good job of bellying me out, and then boom, we have this guy in our face. But what do you see? We see our running back, tight end. It's depending on what side of the field. You see he has this circle around him. That is because I playmaker. So what you want to do, if you have players coming down in your face, taking away the QB run, you want to playmaker this guy out the other way with our lineman over to this side. So just flick the right stick, go to that direction. We're going to playmaker him the other way, and now we are going to throw it back to our tight end with lineman out in front, working basically as a screen pass. We beat that guy, juke that guy out. We score from 25 yards out. Let's check out it one more time going the other way this time. So this is like man coverage here. We're going to escape out. This guy does a good job. We see his user coming down. We see the corner here. So there's just nothing here. But what do? I playmaker this player, back out the other direction. I'm just gonna spin, fire, boom. He has one guy there, misses the tackle. We have one more guy in the open field. We make miss and we are gone. Like, this stuff, guys, people are gonna be so pissed at you. I'm saying, hey, I don't recommend doing this, but if you just want to have fun, you want to mess around in Madden, it's late in the year, you'll want to have some fun, this is what you need to try. Okay, but there's actually two more options we can go to just in this play before we get to the pass play. So we motion this player out. Now, if we have a numbers advantage out here and we see everyone dropping back, well, you know what? We can just throw that screen pass right away. We don't have to run out. We have blockers out in front. This can work like a normal screen pass. Get it into our running back's hands, rack catch it, get upfield, and we pick up like 25, 30 yards. Then our fourth option here, right here, we're gonna escape out, boom, and I get quick pressure. Look at the user come right down. What do we have on the backside, guys? We have this backside slant. So now I have everybody coming down here, the user coming down. I don't even have time to belly out and send the running back the other way. So now we have this slant on the backside that you can just fire in for a 12-yard gain. So those are the four different options just on the screen pass. Okay, now we're gonna get into the passing play. Now, I really like to use this two different ways. We can snap the ball and just stay in the pocket and throw. But the pass blocking on this play, I think it's coded just to be really bad. So unless the first option is there right away over the middle of the field or the slant, then I actually want to take off and then throw the ball later. So the first read we are going to look at is either the slant or this seam like crosser right away. So what you're going to notice, if the user leaves the middle of the field right away to kind of take away our route here, see how everyone kind of bites down? The user stays on this side of the field and goes down here. Now we can just throw that seam ball in behind them, pick up like 20, 25 yards. Same thing right here, boom, watch for the user. So here's the user staying on this side of the field, coming down there. Just throw that quick seam up right away. This is just gonna help hold the user in the middle of the field, open up our escaping out the other way. Then we can also go to the slant on the backside. So right here, boom, get back in the pocket. We see the user kind of playing over top of that now. We can just fire in the slant. Or if we actually kind of want to escape out the other way. So right here, oh, he gets offside here. So he jumped early. Now we start to escape a little bit and we have the slant on the backside. Throw it a little bit later. So you can kind of throw it earlier if it opens up, kind of run out a little bit and throw the backside slant. Now, if we want to get even crazier, this is where we can actually start to escape. So if they're trying to play cover 2 on you here, what you're going to see is they're going to have deep pass. We can actually just hit this seam ball down the middle. So cover 2, just escape out the outside. Boom. We have this fade route. We see this deep blue defender is going to get held in the middle of the field, and we can just throw that up for a touchdown against cover 2. Guys, the amount of crazy options on this play. Now, our last option is you can basically use this like the screen pass. You can just take off right away, get to the outside. Now, if these players all keep dropping back, we can just keep it. But if everyone's coming out, we don't really like our options down the field, we can still playmaker this running back, the screen pass out the other way and get upfield. So even though this is the passing version, we can still use that screen pass version to get huge yards up the field. So obviously, guys, this is part 1. Like I said earlier, if you want to check out part 2 of this mini scheme, go check out Scheme King's 3 great passes to really give you more options off of these 2 plays. Now, these are going to be some of the most creative ways you can use this broken ability escape artist in all of Madden. But if you want to learn one of the most explosive deep passing concepts I have used all year that is going to pair perfectly with what we went over today, you need to check out this video right here.